I guess something was against my eject button or it's just being stupid, one of the two. Hopefully it's taken care of now, and hopefully we will not have any issues. We're going to go back into it. It's probably going to make us start the race over again, unfortunately, but not much we can do about it. So anyway, like, we are at Texas. We are in the truck series. We're going to try it again. Hopefully, my PS4 will cooperate in this and we won't get shut down. So we're going to try this again here as we're loading in. Alright, we are gonna go here. We're gonna do this. Let's do this. We're gonna go up to 7 and see what happens.
Hammer down.
We're gonna drive it now off of turn number 2, and hopefully we can get a qualify and see where we get it here. Off of turn number 2. And the number 63, Allegiant Energy Chevrolet for Mark Reason Racing. It's cool to see the Chevys being so strong so far early. Got Moffitt with a couple wins in 17 playoffs. We got 1 win and 7 playoff points as we've won ourselves a couple stages. But our piss poor qualifying effort has not helped our stage odds very much. So hopefully here today we can change what it doesn't look like, because I did not get into 3 and 4 like I wanted to at all. We're going to drive it up to the bottom of the racetrack off of turn number 4. It's going to be a 31 flat, which is going to be 18th, so not much better. But again, 1 and 2 wasn't great. If we can just get 1 and 2 down, we'll be fine. We've got a really good truck. Hopefully we can work our way to the field. We're starting 18th. The quicker we get to the bottom, the better we will. The better we'll be. Kind of forced our way to the bottom there on Crafton. Shouldn't have done that. But we're gonna try to work our way to the field here. Really freezing on the outside of us. He's going backwards. We're gonna get underneath of Ben Rhodes. About to say Johnny Sauter. Trucks are the same color. But we are gonna get aggressive here early. We're good. Ooh, I wanted to dive that in. Rhodes moving us up the racetrack. He just gives us the bumper, puts us right into the side of our teammate. These ThorSport trucks are not racing us clean at all. We got a caution. We're gonna go ahead and put 4 fresh tires on it, because it cannot hurt much. We're already sitting in 20th, which was not good. We are not happy with the ThorSport trucks racing us quite like that. So have Ben Rhodes giving us a shot in the shorts on lap 1 and moving us right up the track. Enfinger gets us and puts us in the wall, and which really screwed our teammate even worse than he already was out of that. So hopefully we'll see what fresh tires can give us here. So we do got fresh tires on, so we're going to try to see if we can get to the front and get some stages. We're already up to 25th now, looking for 24th from Kligerman. We're going to have it. Drive it off the bottom of 4. We're going to go 3 wide with Jordan Anderson and Christian Eckes. We're up to 22nd, just like that. Already back to where we were, basically where we were when the caution came out. We're going to go 3 wide. We're going to get aggressive. We're not going to be playing any favorites to them ThorSport trucks that decided to race us like a bunch of jackasses. We're going to work underneath the Matty Lee Decker, now underneath the 7th of Corbin Forrester. He's coming solid run for that truck. We're going to look underneath of Josh Balicki. Balicki on the outside. We're going to go to the inside, making the move on Balicki. Driving it off the 2. Seeing what kind of positions we can get in here in the last couple laps of the stage. Trying to drive it as hard as we can. We're driving this thing as hard as we can right now. You got Gustine. Ooh, she got a little loosey-goosey on us there off turn number 4. We're going to look underneath the Gustine now. The 12's going to give us enough room. Gus on the outside. Tyler Dipple, excuse me. I don't know why I said Gustine. Those trucks look nothing alike. Dipple going on the outside. I really just wanted to drive it in there and destroy and give roads, send roads, but the way these trucks are, I don't want to damage the truck. We're going to work it to the inside and make it 3 wide. We're in the final lap of stage. Had to get out of it. Hill really rolled the corner we got into, and then we got tied off of him. Infinger on the bottom. Infinger not going to fight us. We're going to send it underneath of Hill. We're not going to quite have enough, though, I don't think, to get the stage point. But we did get back up into the number 11 spot. One thing we did do, we showed what kind of speed we have, getting up to the 11th spot after pit in about 5 lap span. We are going to pit here. See if that'll help us a little bit in 1 and 2. Hey, hello viewer. We're getting ready to go green here. We lost a spot on pit road, but we had just a little bit of damage I want to go and repair. I know I'm going to cost us much, so I wanted to play it safe. We are green at the restart zone. At the line, we are green. Stage number 2 is underway. Crafton missed his spun his tires or missed a gear there or something. We're going to get aggressive though here in turn number 1 and 2. We know the highline ain't really where we want to be at, but we got it. But we're stuck up here for the time being. We're going to give Lupton a shove. We're going to go 4 wide, entering 3 and 4. Gilliland keeping his nose in there. Crafton gives us a shot up to the shorts. Hopefully we don't hit Moffitt. We don't. That time we did. These Thor Sport trucks not playing favorites. Sending us up into Moffitt Roads did. We're gonna work off the 4. We are in a position to currently get stage points, but we definitely want a lot more than that. We still got 7 to go here. We should be able to get a lot more than that. Hopefully it'll hold good off the 2. Not really as good as I was hoping it would. Moffitt's going to look to our inside now. Moffitt to the inside. He's going to make the move. Ooh, she got loose. We're going backwards. I don't know what I did to this truck. Probably destroyed the tires on this thing. I guess we're going back to where we were on this setup, because we have gotten worse, big time. This truck is driving like an absolute tank right now. We're going backwards. We're just going to try to hang on here and see what happens.
Got one peeking inside.
Dipple now underneath. He's going to make the move and go to the 13th position. Definitely should not have, as we chatted our tires big time early in this run. So we're going to try to hang on the best we can here. With only 4 to go in stage number 2. Dipple trying the high side.
Stay low, stay low.
Lost a position there, so I'd be surprised if he stays up there.
Still there.
But he does. Dipple running the high line to the middle. Tyler Dip. Oh, we got loose there. Trying to stay off of that 2 truck. We did. Or 02 truck, excuse me. And diving in deep once again to underneath of Sheldon Creed. Creed on the outside.
Careful, still there. You got room.
Clearing, no, I put myself in the wall like a dumbass. Caution is out. That's going to end stage number 2. We're going back on our changes we made. Our tires were gone within like 5 laps. Let's up this back to 50. Let's add a little tape and see what that does, and see if that'll give us a little speed. We lost a couple spots here on pit road. Road's lost 2 as well, so we're gonna hopefully get a good restart here and go forward. We're back underway here at the Texas Motor Speedway, and we're gonna come to the trial with 22 laps remaining. Here we go. We're up to 13th. Driving the truck off. Pushing Dipple off of 2. Giving Dipple a nice little shove. We're going to drive to the inside now as we head into turn number 3 and 4. We're going to get aggressive here early on in this run. Three wide with Moffitt in the middle. Gillen was on the outside, but it looks like Gillen had a really good run as he cleared him. Be patient through 1 and 2. We're going to slide up in front of Moffitt. Moffitt's going to slide back. We're going to look underneath the 4 truck. That's Gillen now.
Careful, still there.
Trying to make things work here. As we're up into P7. Now we look to try to get to the inside of Austin Wayne Self. Austin Wayne Self blocking us all the way down to the grass. As then he goes up and takes the high side in the corner.
You got room, you're clear there. Got a car high now.
That's a move though that really aggravated me when I was pretty much under. He just kept coming down all the way into the grass we went. We're gonna work the bottom here off of turn 4. Do a little bit of do a little counter steer off of 4 there. Down through the tri-oval.
Outside. All clear.
Couldn't get the side of there on the entrance. Burton trying to come up there when it wasn't real when he puts us in as he had us hooked. As that allows Stuart Friesen to get by. Caution flag waves. Hello viewer. We are setting P6. Russ Chastain leads the way with Ankrum second and Dylan Lupton in the 5 truck running in that number 3 spot. We're gonna go back green. Try to we're going to get really aggressive into turn number 1 and 2 because we're stuck up high and we need things to clear out if we're going to do anything. We try to shove Sauter, but he's not going to go anywhere. We got a really good run off of 2 though. We're going to try to clear Enfinger by the time we get down to 3. Do so indeed. We're actually going to dive in underneath our teammate. Truck is starting to get loose on us as this run as we're on these older tires.
Stay low, stay low. You got room, you're clear there.
Friesen had a really good run off the corner. Friesen on the outside. Trying to work the outside. We get a little too low there as we clip deep for just a little bit. That's going to allow Friesen to come back on the outside. Tyler Ankrum continuing to lead the way, looking for his first career win in the Truck Series. Dylan Lupton gets the bumper. Now Austin Wayne Self's gonna come underneath. Oh, Self got clipped us, and we got an injury door our teammate.
Hold your line, driver. Hold your line.
Had to get out of it. I feel like the vehicles on this game just quit turning if you bump them just a smidge.
Stay on the bottom.
Really good drive off of 2 here. 4 laps on our fuel run.
Clear.
Holy shit, that thing got loose.
You're going too fast.
Bring our machine in. See if this helps. The way these pressures are jacked on this game, we're gonna see if this helps just a little bit with our tire longevity. Looking to be a solid pit stop. And it was indeed. We're gonna bring our machine off pit road.
You're clear of pit road.
And pray we stay green here. We're gonna go ahead and merge onto the track here, and of course they're wrecking.
Tower is called a caution.
That'll give us the lucky dog, but we're gonna have the lucky dog. We're gonna go and pit though and repair that damage we got. Just gonna post 29th. That caution may have screwed us because we did not want that caution to come out. Stuart Friesen's kind of in the same predicament as we are. Words are difficult apparently. We're back under green here. We're gonna see how many spots we can get back, and hopefully we can salvage at least a decent point, stay out of it.
Still there. Still there.
A lot of good trucks actually have gotten stuff back here, so maybe get out of my way, Jennifer. We're gonna drive it to the bottom of the racetrack.
Stay low, stay low.
We'll stay out a little bit longer than I wanted to. Don't want to bump into the 3 truck. We're gonna drive it in underneath him in the tri-oval.
5 to go, driver.
Jordan Anderson racing is pretty good there.
3 wide there.
Truck did not turn as I did here on the bottom.
Clear on top.
Don't know if Quaffle got on the brakes or what. God.
You're all clear up to the bottom there. You got room. You're clear. All right. Clear outside.
Back up to 17th. Less than 5 laps to go. Sometimes pit strategy doesn't work out the way you want it. That's how it's worked out in this one.
Stay low. Clear high, clear high. Still there.
Underneath of Decker. I'm just impressed that she hasn't wrecked herself yet. We look for 14. Now we're underneath of Ben Rhodes, and I'm not giving him an inch the way he's raced us today.
Stay low, stay low. Got a Carlo now. Top 3.
Put him in the wall there. No regrets. He didn't race. He did the same to us earlier.
Still there.
Natalie makes the move back underneath us. We've got a better truck than she does by a long shot.
Still there.
We just gotta get to her inside, and I feel like we can go. As we make the move on her inside, as we come off the turn number 2. Really good exit off the 2. Now we're gonna drive down into 3. See if what we can do, if we can run. We got Gustine right here in our sights. Not really accruing as many points as we had to like throughout the race, but we're gonna try to manage here as we come to the white flag.
Careful, go back. You got room, you're clear there.
Had a really good truck come to the end of the race. But unfortunately, we just got too far behind the way that final caution fell on us. Worked our way back up into 12th, which is better than what it could have been. But we also had a lot better truck than a 12th place finish. Especially when Moffitt up there finishing 6th, not what we wanted. Did not make much ground at all. Matter of fact, we allowed Harrison Burton to really close the gap now, as he's only 9 points behind us. Only one guy has won twice, has won more than once, and there's only 3 guys with more than 5 playoff points. So, but the only thing is, Moffitt has 10 more than us, and right now we got a lot of ground to make up before we're gonna catch him by come playoff time. There's our race summary. Getting 56 more fans and $24,000. We got our 2 top 10s in 3 races, but it's still aggravating.
Don't worry about that last race. Just shake it off. Keep focused on the next one. Do your best in it. Things will turn around.
Alright, we are heading into, I don't know where we're at next, we'll see here in a second. I don't even know if it's truck race or we'll see. We are actually jumping back in the dirt car, and I don't even know what truck are we at. In this beautiful number 32 mission at the Texas Speedway. I need to go turn stages off though real quick, then we will be back at it. Turn that off and save. Then I'll change it back after this race for the truck race. So we're loading into for the True Timber Camo 100 at Texas. I have not been qualifying very well in the dirt series either, but we do got a couple wins and we've been really consistent as we're sitting at the top of the point standings. Main thing as a driver that I have to do is to make sure we get to Eldora. We got a shot. We won Eldora, so I know if we can get to Eldora, we have a really good chance at the championship. So we'll see how things go. We're definitely going to go to a looser setup. We're going to go up to 8, see what that does.
All right, dig, driver.
Try to roll the bottom here off of 4. But I don't think that's...
Alright, that's our run. Back to the house.
We'll see what we can do with it. 13th for our starting spot. It's about midfield. 24 car field in the dirt cars. It's about mid-pack. Your leader is Your pole sitter is Tony Stewart, which is our teammate, because we are drive for Samo Grayson. Car felt good, we're going to leave it right there. Tony Stewart's on the pole. You got Carter starting on the outside of Caleb Stevenson's been slow. They just have not looked like themselves. Tony Stewart's on the pole. And CJ Boswell to the rear on the improved body modifications.
Alright, man. You're coming
Which
to the green.
CJ going to the rear moves us up to 12, so we'll see if we can go on down. Snyder. Bring this up. We're going to drive it off at 2. Down into 3 and 4. We're going to hug the bottom. Eventually at a turn. No, we don't. We're looking to the inside of Willis for the 8 spot. We made some pretty solid moves in the first lap, but we got a long ways to go. We gotta get going to catch that 14 machine before he gets too big of a lead. Evan Brown not giving us a whole lot of room as we make contact. But we were able to keep hold of it. Carter not to a good start as he's already fallen back into that number 6 spot. Driving it into the corner, trying to take care of the race car. We're going to make the move on Carter.
Outside. You got room. You're clear there. Got a car high now.
I thought Ratner was going to come down and chop our nose off for a minute.
Alright, you're clear there. Car outside. Hold your line. All clear. Car there on the inside. 20 more laps. No mistake. Alright, you're clear.
Setting P5. But we got a long ways to go yet. We're to run down the leaders.
Excellent lap there.
The top 4 has gave themselves a little bit of a gap. Working it off for 4. Trying to make that deficit smaller. Driving it into 3, off of 4. Still working as they're starting to separate themselves up there. 16 to go, 3 and 4 continue to battle it out. Driving it off the bottom of 4. Trying to make up some ground here.
Still there inside. Car there on the inside. You got
Driving it out underneath of this 11 machine of Scott. We continue to set 5th.
That's the halfway mark.
We work off of 4. We do not have a car to win right now at all. We're nowhere close to where we need to be if we're going to win this race. Trying to work underneath the 43 machine. Put him a lap down. Exactly what we do, no problem.
got room. You're clear.
Haven't had any issues with lap traffic, but we just do not have the car today. We just did not bring the driver just is not good here. Much of difficulty is way harder this year. Or we just straight up missed it today. One of the two. The driver is not, the dirt is definitely, I do feel like the dirt, as far as the AI strength, is a lot more difficult this year than it was last year. Up for 4, we're going to get to the inside of the 17 machine and put him a lot down. Just got put in the wall by a lap car. We in a 5th. We just didn't have it today. So I wonder if I should maybe run hard for the dirt, just so on legend for the trucks. That Gomez gets our second win of the season. We only have a 3-point lead now on the points. Alright, 5th, and we're able to get any wins the last 5 races. We went gold. Didn't mean to get into Boswell there when I did. We are headed to the NASCAR Gander Outdoor Truck Series, race number 10. Our goal is going to be to get, let's see, we got Iowa, Worldwide Technology, Chicago, Kentucky, and Pocono. I'm going to go with 3 top 10s and 5 races on that, and we are going to just go here. Give me and do that again. Alright, we are currently second in points. We need to make a run to make it a little bit closer. Let's take it to Iowa. Alright, I ran this track. I had a hot seat here and ran pretty solid here. I also ran the cup course here. Offline, off stream. Quick races and the cup course. A lot of fun to drive here. If we can have the success I had in the cup course I ran here, we'll be alright. Definitely learned the high line. Definitely has plenty of speed to it. So we're gonna see what we can do.
Alright.
We're gonna bring the Allegiant Energy number 63 truck out onto the racetrack here. And we are bringing it up onto the track now as we drive it into turn number 4. We're gonna driving it off of 4 now. Coming to the line. We're on the clock here in Iowa.
Here we go.
Wait, we hit that wall, he just turned us off the wall. God. Don't know what I was trying to do. That was actually a really solid lap, a 24.65. Okay, I guess it wasn't so solid. 19th, I thought it was a little bit better than that, but I also screwed up a little bit in 3 and 4. Probably going closer. 24.0, what do you got us to the top 10? Alright. So if we can start hitting that goal time, we can get the top 10. We're going to be starting 18th. I feel like the speed's there, I just got to be able to rim ride a little bit.
Starter has the green flag in his hand.
Look top shelf and see what happens. We are green here in Iowa. It's going to be a 14 lap stage. We're going to get aggressive though. We're going to go top side early. On the outside of Crafton. Now freeze them.
Clear all around. Hold your line, got one inside.
Driver screwed up there. We're going to get aggressive. We're going to drive it right off the corner.
You got room, you're clear.
Creed. Didn't mean to get into him. I was expecting him to go in a little bit deeper than he did. We got a big run on the outside.
One down low now.
Working it off of 4.
Inside now. Inside. Inside. Still there.
Driving, and now we're going to just drive it underneath the dip. We're going to make slight contact with dip. Now we got Jennifer Jokal underneath us. Try to use a little bit of draft to our advantage.
Careful, still there. Alright, clear up.
Truck did not quite corner quite like we wanted it to there.
There inside.
Off of 2, down the back chute. Everybody's starting to migrate to the bottom. We're going to start like this high side starting to go away here. Freeze it with a really good run. Definitely didn't like the bottom. Trying some different things here, see if we can find something. Off of 4, we are wheeling the hell out of it. Driving out off of turn number 4, trying to get into a position where we can at least get a couple stage points here. Continuing to work the bottom. Drive underneath our teammate here as we got a good run. Now we're gonna get aggressive here and go for a 2-for-1.
Got room, you're clear. Got one peeking outside.
That hill on the outside. If we can clear them.
Clear high. Outside.
Self on the top shelf of the racetrack. As we have put ourselves into the top 10. Looking for 9th, we want more. 4 to go here in stage number 1.
You got room. You're clear.
Looks like we got them guys cleared, so hopefully we can go back to the top side and make some ground. I feel like that's where our truck wants to, it likes better, and I did not hit this corner right at all. But we might still be able to make a move out of it anyway. I got in the gas too early trying to make that work. Tagged them up just a hair, nothing major though. Rim right into its finest. Off of 2, we got a big run down the back straightaway. Diving it in, making the move on Eckes. Eckes back to the bottom, but we gotta run off of 4. Can we clear him? Clearing him off of down the line. 2 to go in stage number 1. I destroyed the wall right there, big time off of 2. Now we're gonna work down the back straightaway. Working it off of turn number 4. We are gaining quickly on the 2 in front of us, but we might not have enough time. We're gonna give our hell trying though. Chastain sets 7th. Can we make a move? A hard drive off. We're gonna come up just short. We're gonna end up in the number 8 position at the end of stage number 1, which is definitely, I'm definitely content with. Definitely content with that. Really good stage. Had some damage though. That's gonna cost us a little time.
Ready?
We gotta keep it off the wall a lot better than we did. We're gonna go 4 wide. Dive it into turn 1 early.
You're all clear up top.
Trying to stay off our teammates. We rub a little paint there with them. We're gonna drive it into 1 and 2. Ooh man, we gotta drive. Off of turn 2, freezing. Off of. It's good.
Got a car coming inside now. You got room. You're clear. All right, you're clear. Hold your line. Got 1 inside. Inside. All right, set to go. Keep it nice and smooth for him. Hold your line. Got 1 inside.
Trying to work this top line back in. We gotta run though. We're gonna go underneath of Austin Hill.
Careful there. Got a car low now. Top 3, easy to see.
It's like contact. Car quit turning there a little bit on us. Trying to get a good drive off the corner.
Car there
On the outside of Eckes, we did.
You got room. You're clear.
Burton continue to work the bottom. And we lost ground big time. That corner was not a good corner. We got a nice run off the corner, but we lost a lot of ground on the entry. Trying to work the top side. Hill looking to the bottom. But he ain't gonna get those. We got a huge run down the back straight away. Hill working the bottom, trying to make the move. Can he do it? He's gonna make it. And gonna work the top. Work it down the back straightaway to the outside of Austin Hill. Not quite enough to get there just yet. But we're going to dive into the inside of him here. 5 to go in the stage.
Alright, clear outside.
We are up into P12. Working it hard off of 4. We gotta find a way to get us back in position where we can get earn some stage points. Off of 2, Eckes is gonna drive it, and we get a yellow, so the stage comes to an end. Not what we were hoping for there, as Harrison Burton was on a run. He gained a lot of points on us in that stage. We're gonna get aggressive here.
Alright, be smart out there.
And hopefully we can go forward here in stage number 3. We are back underway of stage 3, coming to the line. We will have 21 laps remaining, so we will have to pit at least once.
Car outside. Car there on the outside. Clear high, bud. Still there inside.
Hill to the inside. Side by side down the back straightaway.
Inside now.
Hill to the inside off of 2. No, he couldn't get there.
Careful, still there. Inside.
Had to get out of it. I overdrove the piss out of that corner.
Got one peeking outside.
We're gonna drive it down into 1.
Stay low, stay low.
Battling the best as hard as we can for this number 10 spot.
Inside.
Eckes forcing his way in there, making a 3 wide down the back chute, down front chute. 18 to go.
Looking inside now.
Freezing, nice hard. These guys ain't giving us a whole lot of room out here right now.
Got a car coming inside now. Clear low. Still there inside. Car on the outside now. Clear low.
Son of a bitch. We're gonna pit here. Be close if we can get it back. It would, depending on when we go green, if we're gonna be able to make it or not. We went and put the car. We had to put a car,
Coming to the green.
but we're gonna try to work our way back to the front here. We got fresh tires.
Got one down.
14 to go.
Road clear.
We're gonna get aggressive on this. Oh, give us room.
You're clear all around there.
We're in the top of this racetrack right now. We're gonna go 3 wide down the front straightaway.
Still there. You got room. You're clear. Got one down low now. Clear high, bud.
Throw a little slide up the racetrack, clear 'em in. And locked in. We're gonna be 3 wide down the front straightaway.
Careful, still there.
Working it off of turn 2.
Alright, you're clear there.
Back up into 13th on the top side. The things that new tires can do for you. We're gonna rub it underneath Crafton.
Still there. Clear high, clear high. Clear high, clear high.
Got a nice move there to slide up to 11th.
Careful, still there.
Driving it hard off of 4, up into 9th. Freezing on the bottom. He's gonna give us that 8th spot. Trying to get back, gets a shove, and we got a yellow. Since the yellow came out, we are going to go ahead and pit here, put 4 fresh tires on it. I'll put 4 freshes on it. See what we can do here is we put 4 freshes on the way the caution came out. Fortune didn't really want the yellow, but hoping we could have stayed green. But we got 6 laps remaining.
Alright, you're clear there.
Driving it up and out, driving it hard underneath of Johnny Sauter.
Stay on the bottom here. Car there on the inside. 5 to go, driver. Still there. Got 1 down low now.
Fucking roads.
Got 1 up top.
Leave it up to roads.
Alright now.
We're gonna see if we can get up out of this, but
Almost ready now.
we only got 2 to go, so we'll see what we can get.
Car high, careful. You're all clear on the bottom there. Tower, call to caution.
Yellow is back out on the speedways. We got into the back of the 10 machine. We got NASCAR overtime.
Coming to the green, driver. Ready. Green, green, green. Car high, careful there. You're all clear up top. 2 to go.
2 to go.
Car outside, hold the line. Car outside, hold the line. Car there on the outside. Alright, you're clear. Got 1 down low now. Outside. You got 1 to go.
We couldn't get nothing to go that race. Lost a lot of points that race too. Hopefully we can get hate to do this, I've been trying to run this on Legend, but with races are going, I'm running like shit obviously. I'm running like 15th speed-wise. And that's not okay.
Last race didn't go too well. That was a really great effort. You didn't.
Watch the sim videos enough now, don't have to watch them every time, so we're just going to go and compliment all of these guys. See what we got next. We're going truck racing, I believe it's Gateway. I'm gonna do this because I am struggling big time, so I think it's probably the best bet to put on a decent video. I ain't trying to wreck everybody, but we'll see. We will see how it goes. Put that back to normal. We are headed to Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway. Hopefully we can put on a good show for y'all here today. Sorry, I know I didn't really like shit here the last couple races, but hopefully we can change that and put together a decent run. But we will see. Hopefully we can go out there, put down a decent time, and go from there. We're going to start qualifying in the number 63 truck. Alright, we're out on the speedway now. We're down the back straightaway. Damn. Alright, we're going to drive it down into turn number 1. Get on the throttle off at 2, down the back straightaway, about kissing the wall there. Driving it down into 3 and 4. Off 4, if she's gonna kiss the wall a little bit, but it could have been worse. A 35.17, that's gonna qualify P12. Not horrible. Let's see who's on the pole. Here's Moffitt, must have qualified like crap. Where's Harrison Burton at? Burton must have qualified like crap too, so hopefully this is an opportunity where we can take advantage of that. Especially at least in stage 1, we only a couple spots out of the stage. So if we can get some stage points in stage 1, and maybe they'll be still trying to claw through the field and not have any stage points, that could be huge. We're going to go green here, as somebody had to go to the rear. But we are green here at Gateway, 8 laps to the stage. Friesen's going to take them in, it looks like Sato's going to take them into turn 1 on the inside, trying to lead the way. Getting out of it, not trying to get to the back of Josh Bullocky. We're going to get underneath Tyler Dipple now. We're going to look underneath Josh Bullocky as well. We're going to go 380 wide. We're going to drive it in deep.
On the outside now.
And Finger. Going to run it. We're going to get to the inside of Ankrum. And Finger on the outside. Sauter's going to go up in the line. We're going to be up into the number 4 spot. Not out of it there. They didn't want to get to the back of the 52 and destroy it, and destroy us back in. We're gonna drive it down the back straightaway, down to the inside. Friesen getting a little loose on the entry out of the corner there. Running the bottom of the racetrack off of turn number 4. It's Chastain, Crafton, Friesen, and Sauter. Your top 5 as we drive into 1 and 2. We had a big drive in. But we'll see what kind of exit we get. I wasn't a big fan. We're going to lose about everything we gained on the entry. Here we go down to the back chute. We're gaining about a 10th there. Drive it in for 3 and 4. We're going to see if we can... They drove it in deeper than us that time. We're going to try and make some time up on the bottom. Up to 3rd. Crafton leads the way over Chastain as we come to the line. 5 laps to go in stage number 1. Off of turn number 2, it's Crafton still leading the way. He's got about 2/10 as we roll it into 3 and 4. Trying to hook the bottom of the race. We got a little too low, hit the curbing, not quite where we wanted to get, but it's not gonna hurt us. It'd still be Crafton, Chastain leading the way. as we drive it in deep into 1 and 2 that time. Had to get out of it massive. That's going to cost us a lot of ground. It's still going to be Crafton leading the way down the back straightaway. Harrison Burton, oh my God, as they came on a run, already up to 5th. So much for gaining a bunch of points on him on the first stage, like I was hoping to. We can at least hopefully gain a couple though. It's going to be Chastain. I thought he was going to try to make a move there with 3 to go here on stage number 1. Down the back chute, it's Crafton, Chastain. See if we can get a good drive off the bottom. Try a different line there. I don't know if it really did anything.
All right, now, I need 2 more good laps from you.
That certainly was not what I was trying to do. Looks like it's gonna be Chastain trying to go to the inside of Crafton here.
White flag, big driver.
Couldn't quite get there. Off of 2. Chastain has one last shot. Can he do it? No, he couldn't get underneath him there. I think that's going to give it to Crafton. But we're going to work it off of 4 and find out. Off of 4, we're going to settle for a 3rd in stage 1.
Top 5 that stage. That'll get the job done, driver.
Gained a couple on Moffett, gained 4 on Moffett, and gained 1 on Burton. We're going to put 4 on it. See what we can do. Stage number 2, we lost a couple spots, so we're going to get aggressive on this start because we cannot have that number 18 in front of us. We're going to try to get aggressive on this start. Here we are, we're green flag racing. 7 laps here in stage 2. We're going to get aggressive. We're not going to go 3 wide in turn 1 now. A really good drive off of 2. It's going to be Crafton, Chastain. We're going to try to get to the inside of Chastain right here.
Stay low, stay low.
Thought we had the chance there to make the move, but just not enough to make it yet. Down the back straightaway. We're going to try to suck up to Chastain and get to the inside of him.
Careful, still there.
Driving it in deep.
Still there.
Try to steer that position away. Not quite. And now we got him cleared. We're up to 2nd.
Inside. Clear all around there.
Trying to see if we can get to the 88 machine of Crafton. Crafton leads the line for Thor Sport. Then you've got Palmar Friesen Racing in with us in 2nd. Nice in 3rd with Chastain. GMS in 4th and 5th with Cree and Moffett. Crafton showing the light down the back straightaway. He would love to hang on and win back-to-back stages. But does he have what it takes to hang on and hold up that 63? Chastain drives it in deep. Chastain drove that thing in deep to take the position away. But we got a decent little run down the front straight. We're going to attempt to take it back going into 1.
Still there.
And we're going to make a little bit of contact down the back straight away. That's going to allow Crafton to pull away a little bit more. We're not going to give it up easily though.
Careful, still there.
decent drive off there as we put a little bit of distance between Chastain and us. Here goes Crafton into one. We go into one as well, shortly behind him. Trying to run a little bit different line, see what happens here. It's good. We did pick up about a 10th, so that might be some progress. A couple tenths down the backstretch, we get another 10th. We put off the curb and we got a decent drive off of 4. It's gonna be Crafton. The caution comes out to end stage 2, but we improved a P2. It's Burton falling backwards. He does not accrue any stage points as he is 15th right now. We're gonna pit here, put 4 more tires on it, leave the car alone. We got a really fast race car. Crafton's gonna be leading us to the green. Here we go. We're at Gateway, stage number 3. 23 laps. Knowing Crafton's down there, he's gonna try to fight him on the outside. Can he get a run off the corner? He's gonna try it. Can he get there? He's on the outside. We're gonna get to the outside of Crafton. Challenge for the lead down the back straightaway. Driving it into 3 and 4. Crafton's gonna go to the bottom. We're gonna roll the middle up top. We're gonna drive it down to the bottom. Right on his right rear, and we're gonna drive it off of 4. Down the front straightaway. We are gonna be leading up the lap for the first time tonight. The question is now, Crafton's gonna try to get back underneath us. He's there, side by side down the back straightaway. Do we have enough to hold him off? Crafton, just a little bit. Crafton trying everything he can. He's driving it a lot deeper. He sends it into 3 and 4. Side by side off of 4. Can Crafton clear him? No, we're gonna work it down the front straightaway, and it's gonna be, we're gonna hold up the line. 21 to go. Way upstairs, there's Crafton's gonna clear us again for the time being. Here they come down the back straightaway. Back to the bottom underneath of Crafton. Crafton driving it in deep. Crafton trying to make it work. Off of 4, side by side. It's Crafton at the line with 20 to go. Them two have not left each other the entire stage, but they have allowed Ross Chastain to get back in the mix. And is that going to be finally be the nail in the coffin for Crafton? We shall see as we head into 1. Crafton sends it, but he can't get into the inside of him there. As I got a little on, hits the curb, and can we pull away? Crafton trying everything. Excuse me. Crafton trying everything they got in that machine. Oh, we're driving the corner a little bit. It's going to allow Crafton to get back underneath. But can we get the run off the corner? Down the back straightaway, we're side by side. Look at the battle between Crafton. Chastain trying to get back in the mix. We ain't letting that one happen. He's not going to be the one making the move. He's not going to be making the move on us if he wants to get in the mix. Let him get back on the 88 machine. We're going to drive it into 1 and 2. Chastain looking to try to follow. And he's going to attempt to indeed. We're going to pull away off of 2. Or at least attempt to. We got a couple tenths lead now down the back straightaway. But Crafton's got to worry about that 45 machine of ours. Chastain's, they get better on behind us. Driving into 3 and 4. They both drive it into a lot deeper than I do. But we are working. But we get such a good drive off. Look at the drive off we can manage to get by driving it in easily. Chastain overtakes Crafton. 17 to go. We're working it off of turn number 2. It'll be Chastain and Crafted kind of separating ourselves from the rest of the field. You got Creed at 2 seconds behind the leader, and Moffitt 3.5. Working it off of 4. Oh, and get through! Not get killed. There's the caution. Not sure what the fuel lane gets here. We're gonna go ahead and pit, put 4 on it. Well, the goal here is to make it to the end. We made up a lot of we've already scored a lot of stage points. But these guys are not on fresh like we are. We're gonna get aggressive late. We got enough fuel to make it. Good call by the crew, good call on our parts to go ahead and bring it in. Hopefully I don't get stupid and ride the curve and spin myself out again. Down on the inside of Rafael Assad. We're gonna go 3 wide here. We're gonna duck in line. I'm gonna duck in line, so I want to get to the outside where I got room to create a run off the corner. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create the run off the corner. We're gonna be already back into the top 20. We are getting aggressive here. We got a race to win. Fresh may be the answer. Off of 2, down the back chute. Greenfield giving us the room we need. Left and finger side by side. We're gonna roll this outer line and make it work on the fresh. We ain't ran it much all race, but we're gonna run it when we need to. We're gonna dive it to the inside of Gill, and then now underneath of Hill. Eck is having a really solid performance. Driving it, looking to drive it off of 2, freezing right there in front of us. He's running in the top 10 all day. Diving it to the inside of him. We're gonna insert ourselves back into the top 5 just like this. On the outside of Eck is hold on. On the outside of Moffitt now. We're gonna dive it in deep. Underneath of Ankrum. Driving it in deep on the back now of Josh Bolicki. Now we're going to drive it to the outside of Bolicki. We got fresher tires and they're paying dividends. Creed driving it to the bottom. Do they have enough? Diving it off of 4, down off of 2. We're going to make side contact with the wall. Diving underneath the Sheldon Creed. Caution. You know what? It ain't gonna cost as much to pit. We're gonna pit here. We're gonna put 4 tires back on it. It ain't gonna cost as much. Okay, they did not take 4 like I expected them to. I expected the field to take 4. So we're gonna have a work cut out for us a little bit. I was expecting them to take 4 tires. That's the only reason I pit. Anyways, we can still do it. We are on fresher tires than the rest of the field. We got 6 laps, so we can do it.
Stand at the bottom here. Car on the outside now.
4 fresh. Come on, guys, drive it in.
Still there inside.
We can get to the top. We're gonna roll around these guys again. Problem is, I ain't getting up there right now.
Outside.
Forcing Nemechek to stay high there as we run a higher line, I think, than he was really expecting. We're going to get aggressive though and go 3 wide off of turn number 4.
Stay high, stay high.
A brave pick, you can call our pit decision stupid or brave, whichever one you want. But right now it's looking like it may pay dividends in the end. So I know once we get to Crafton and Chastain, we'll be just fine because I know their tires are a lot or even more worn than the rest of the field. We're gonna drive it off, try to get to the outside. I'm off of here. Right here's a good chance to get some playoff points. We got to go get them as we enter the top 5.
You got room. You're clear.
Driving it hard down as hard as we driving it down the back straightaway. We look going down Sheldon Creed. We're gonna go to the inside of Sheldon Creed now.
Stay low.
Creed goes to the is on the outside. We're gonna roll the bottom. Rolling the bottom gently off of 4 now. Let's see if we're gonna go in down this number 99 machine of Ben Rhodes. Expecting Rhodes to go low. I'm gonna go high, which is exactly what happened there. We're gonna go high up at 2. We're gonna clear Rhodes. We're gonna clear Rhodes probably with ease. Down the back straight, we clear Rhodes with ease. Do we have the time to run down Crafton and Chastain? Driving it off the bottom of the corner now. We're gonna hopefully create a huge run. That's what we do. We're gonna knock off a couple tenths. 2 to go. So hoping to get to the outside of Chastain right there, but couldn't quite do it. But we got a big run down the back straightaway. We're gonna get to Chastain here. Diving it underneath them. Down into 3 and 4.
Alright, you're clear.
We're gonna walk away from Ross off of 4. It's gonna come down to the final lap. Do we have enough to run down Matt Crafton? As the Davies, we drove it in all night. Down the back straightaway, we're gonna get aggressive. Not quite enough. We take P2, but we sure definitely put on a show. Couldn't quite come up with it at the end of the day, but we will definitely walk away with a second with the way we've been running in recent weeks. Overtook second back by 10 points. Crafton with another win and a sweep in the day. Crafton had a really good car today, but at the end he was just too much. At the end of the day, we just ran out of laps. We were right there. And I mean, we were right there. Just at the end, he made the move and took home the. They stayed out on last pit stop, and we just ran out of laps and needed one more lap and we got at it. Yeah, I got to enjoy my accent there. We'll take top 10, top 5 even, second place. We'll definitely take it the way we've been running lately. We're gonna go turn stages off. We're gonna run. Track I probably won't run good here. I probably won't run good at, but we'll see. Hopefully we can put on a show at Jefferson. I'm not a road racer. Didn't do well here either time we've been here so far, but that can change. We'll see what happens. To race to the playoffs, I'd definitely like to get a couple more wins, give myself a little bit of insurance because of Jefferson. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and skip that. We're gonna loosen this thing up a little bit. Give it a go in qualifying. I highly doubt we'll put it on the pole, but if we can just, you know, turn its average lap. I hate this track. I still despise this place. Why does it even exist? We're gonna drive it though. We're gonna work our way off the corner here. Destroying the right front of our machine. Coming to the line, we're on the clock, see what we can do. Get the slight right hand turn here. Got the right hand corner, now left, coming up. Just a little bit of an S. Then we're gonna come down this little asphalt strip, basically a drag strip, looks almost like. We're gonna drive it hard off the corner there. We're gonna drive it down and in, hit a little bump, but nothing that's gonna hurt us. Driving it, taking this right-hand corner. A 1:12.63 is going to be good for 11th. It's not horrible. Not horrible. I'll take it. I will take 11th at this place. I'm getting moved up to 10th, so I'm going to to the rear, but I will take it.
Drive safe, be smart.
We can pick off a few guys here and work our way through the... Never mind.